Hi, my name is Adam, and I'm an accountant who likes to play some Minecraft in his free spare time. Well, what can you expect from this video? This video is nothing educational or it's nothing actually that important. It's just a guy playing a game. And let me just tell you one damn thing. I hope that maybe perhaps this channel can be something a little bit more than just a regular gaming channel. Maybe a place where people can exchange and just talk about all kinds of stuff. And it's more like about, come together. But first of all, we have to start at some point. I've got 9 followers, subscribers at this point. And by the way, if you're watching, hi. Welcome, welcome. I'm really happy to welcome you into my own circles. Well, did someone just... You nugget. Okay. Usually I do have some arrows, but now I don't have that by me. You sick... I cannot swear. I'm not allowed to swear. Otherwise YouTube is gonna punish me really hard. I'm just going to talk about a couple of stuff. Oh, did someone... Oh, the iron golem is beating up the witch? It seems like that he has taken care of her. That's great. Okay, well, first of all, I was doing some shorts, and it seems like that it does work uploading YouTube shorts, but it ain't really the same thing. It's not really that what I'm trying to aim for. I would like to do some long videos, like these, and upload these, and receive some comments, actually have a decent conversation with my subscribers. Maybe perhaps it will be more possible in the future, but I really need to upload a couple more videos. YouTube tells me that I need to upload videos that makes people actually want to watch it. And this is actually more the hard part. How do you actually make people watch a video? In my experience, yes, of course, you can put something flashy for the first couple of seconds, a hook or something, but is it really that worth it? Is it really that worth it to go for that trouble in order to make people and trick people to watch a video? It sounds actually complicated, but it is actually very simple. If you really would like to watch a video, you just watch it. It shouldn't be rocket science. I really hope that the microphone is still working, because I actually had a lot of trouble to set the right tone for it. When I was playing Battlefield, all the guns and explosions, they were just so too loud, and you couldn't actually hear my voice. And currently I'm trying to put that... I don't know how to call it in English, everything is still in German. By the way, I live in Europe, and don't be surprised if everything is just in German. And I don't think that I'm going to change it, because why would I? It's not like that. It's not like that the channel is actually that big that I have to translate everything in English. I think it's kind of okay that the letters are in German. Yeah. Basically, it's like you're watching me playing some games. The only difference is that I'm recording myself. But it is not really something that is scripted or something. It's actually very raw. That's how I play games. That's actually it. That's how I play games. Nothing too fancy or flashy. It's just... that's just me. By the way, this world, as I have mentioned before in one of my shorts, only exists for like 1 year, 1.5 years. So basically, this is going to be my forever world. I'm not planning to create another world because I just like you kind of grow with the world. You see how things get older and you remember back then, oh yeah, I built that house in that stage of my life, and it kind of becomes nostalgic, you know. It gets it gets meaningful. So if you're trying to get into this game, just remember this is more than just a game. This is like a diary. You do so much with it. It's such a fabulous and meaningful experience. And Minecraft is one of those few games that actually can make you feel more relaxed and balanced, even though that you are an accountant, an adult, and you're actually, well, let's just say you're not supposed to play games if you are following the rules of so many people. But I believe there is no a number when it comes down to playing games. You play games because you want to, because it's healthy, it makes you feel more relaxed, and it's definitely better than smoking or drinking or go partying or do some stupid decisions, you know? Gaming itself is actually way more useful and healthy than many people would like to admit. Okay. By the way, those videos are not going to be that long. It's going to be like 15 minutes. That's what I was aiming for. It's not going to be something very, very, very special or something. It's just going to be something, you know? A simple something. Yes. Okay. The only... By the way, if you have noticed, I'm not editing this video. I'm just I'm just uploading it raw. I'm just going to upload it on the internet, on YouTube, and I just hope that maybe perhaps there can be some kind of growth. I grew up back then when Minecraft was first introduced. I was 10 years old. Crazy. I was actually there at the very beginning. And back then we had some Let's Players, a German one, his name is Gronk. And let's just say that I really did enjoy watching his gameplay videos. It was calm, it was simple, it was how, you know, life. It was an honest, simple man telling about his experience, about what he has learned in his life, about what he values, what is important. And that to me was so much more precious than those heavily edited videos that we see today. Today we have videos that put memes every 2 seconds. Everything has to be loud and money needs to be tossed everywhere you go. You know, these kind of weird dystopian challenges, like if you are surviving for like 30 minutes in this room, tied up to the ceiling and your head in water covered, you will get a Tesla. You know, these kind of videos. I'm not trying to call out any names or something, as if it does make a change or difference. It's just that, you know, these kind of things, I'm not aiming for that. Of course, if I do actually manage to have a lot of money, I give it to charity, but I don't make it as flashy. I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it, you know? Maybe perhaps it's gonna be more like behind the scenes. I don't want poor people to be put on a stage for people to actually laugh at them and say, oh no, you're so poor, and something like that. This is maybe perhaps not a very good topic to talk about, because I do know that a lot of people, they look up to these kind of YouTubers who do these kind of things, you know, giving away stuff. But I just feel like if you would like to be a good human being, you should do these kind of things without putting yourself on stage and try to make yourself look so good. It's more like about helping people in need without making a scene out of it. I'm pretty sure that those people who are struggling in life, they don't want to put on stage, be filmed and just laughed at. Yes, a lot of things can be said. A lot of things can be described in different kind of ways. And to me, I just feel like maybe perhaps we should just all step back a little bit and be a little bit more simple. And this is the reason why I'm doing this Let's Play. By the way, I haven't placed a block in that time while talking, which is kind of impressive. What a waste of time. But I kind of like it, you know? I kind of like just be simple and just do whatever you want to do. You know? I do understand when people try to tell me, Adam, just start already. You talk way too much. Okay, so what I'm trying to do here is I am trying to make something out of this. I have no clue what I am supposed to do. Maybe perhaps build a house that's kind of inserted into the mountain, you know? Or maybe here, some kind of a watchtower or something. I don't know how exactly it should work out, but I'll just go for it. And use a lot of glass, you know? Use a lot of glass and make it inserted here. Let's just say, yes, let's just start with something. You know, these houses, these buildings do not actually need to be very symmetrical. So what you need to aim for is chaos. Back then when I was a kid, I was drawing a lot of pictures, a lot of paintings. I wanted to be a designer, you know? But thanks to AI nowadays, I think that's not really a wise career choice to do. Nowadays, you actually have to be careful. You actually need to be careful what kind of profession you choose, because it doesn't actually give you some kind of security. It doesn't. Let's say you would like to be a designer. That can be easily replaced by AI, unfortunately. You know? And that's the big deal. That's, unfortunately, the big deal. Nowadays, you have to be worried about these things. No, I need to sneeze. Let me just mute my mic. Ah, that felt good. You don't want to hear me sneeze, don't you? It would be a little bit weird. Okay. Where were we? Yes. This, you know what would be a nice idea? Let's just say that we would like to upload these kind of videos on YouTube and make it some kind of ritual for people who would like to go to sleep. Let's say that you have trouble going to sleep and you watch just these kind of Minecraft videos. I think that's a pretty good idea. That makes people a little bit more sleepy, I guess. That's something I used to do back then. I still do it today. If I can't sleep, I'm watching YouTube videos. But I fall asleep while watching YouTube videos. I know this may sound a little bit weird for a couple of people out there, but it actually makes sense. Okay, now I need to do some basic math. Let me just calculate this a little bit. Okay. I'm not quite sure if that's 4 blocks or 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. It's 3. So we need to build 4 blocks up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we repeat this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically the same thing all over again. Nope. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this should work out. Perfect. Sheep, you better not go to that cave. Monsters are all over it. Unless that you are some kind of a explorer, cave explorer. Then you can go for it. I am still honestly a little bit shocked about how badly my videos are performing, unfortunately. The shorts are kind of okay, but I would really wish if those long videos can be a little bit better. I'm sorry, I just had a burp when I didn't match. I couldn't mute the microphone on time. By the way, I'm not a native English speaker. Maybe perhaps you did actually find out about that by now. What is kind of weird is I think the fastest way to learn a language nowadays is by just speaking it. Just speak. And you should be fine. Okay, what we need now here is a bed, because I am really not looking forward to... Ow. Ow, 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 ow. I just hit my head. Okay. Okay, I'm back. If you have furniture, like, I don't know, some shelf or something, make sure not to bump your head against it. Oh, okay. By the way, this is not my first channel. I've been doing YouTube for quite a while now. I took a massive big break. The last time I did upload videos was in 2019, and I was a songwriter. I was doing songs, which is kind of funny now that I'm doing Let's Plays videos. It is so far away from what I usually did. And now it's just like you try something completely new. It's something that 2, 3, 4, something that is so not connected. But let's just say that the music industry, it wasn't really working out for me. Unfortunately, some people knew something I didn't know. I had no clue how to actually establish myself as a musician out there. If it may be an issue by the algorithm or something, I don't know. But all what I do know is that it is... Honestly, I have no clue. I have no clue. I have no clue. What it takes to be a musician nowadays, I don't know. I need to sneeze again. I don't know why, but I need to sneeze all the time. All the time. I don't know why. Wow. Man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why do I need to sneeze all the time? Okay. I've made a decision. This building is going to be a skyscraper. I'm not quite sure how this is going to fit in this whole environment, but it is my world and I get to decide how it looks like. Basically, I've made some walls, as you can see, but I started with my world there. Unfortunately, I can't zoom, but you get the idea. Okay. Well, what can I say? By the way, how long have I been recording? Let me just check. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Okay. I think it's safe to say that's enough for today. Please subscribe for more. Hit a like, write a comment, and I'll see you next time. Okay? Bye bye.